Okay, right, Kai. Let's see what this perp glow's all about. Yeah,
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
yeah, maybe all the strange sarcophagi and purple glow. Maybe this big curtain that's obviously hiding something that we can just barely peek at through the things. I wonder what it could be. A body? Oh, bodies. Kai, I found out what's wrong. I think I found the expedition team. I don't think they're going to make it back. What is this? On the Binding of Souls. The margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Engwithians were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived to them. Someone scrawled, Annals of Parkrunen, page 382-6 below this paragraph. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process, and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 goats left most of the subjects with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words transfer to holding vessel are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner, with no distortions or breakages. A warped soul is, at best, useless, and at worst, unpredictable. An arrow points from this paragraph to a scratched note: extraction pool in CR 18 feet wide by 3 feet deep. We have since mastered the process of soul transference, and have seen the benefits of infusing forged work with the essence of animals and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects, and how much personality and autonomy we would want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with Forge Guardians in block letters. These notes are crossed out, and below them is written, but what of the divine soul? Yeah. So they were, their souls were extracted. They were yoinked. Their essence was taken. 5 billion%. That would make sense why... Actually, no. Well, then... What do you mean extraction pool, then? Oh, well, I guess we did. We did technically swim... under... We kind of did a little alley-oop to get here. Well, maybe. Well, damn. Oh, Gita's journal. Oh, you're the one that Cademan was telling us about. Talking about, oh, you're probably glad that you just left him behind or something. Yeah, he was having a bad time. What do you got? Gita's journal. 3... Preauton? 2830. New orders came down from Darren today. We're to be sent to the Living Lands. The Diplomatic Corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradise, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins there. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Rudwin I'd be in High Crown to celebrate a Nestu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Marie's coming of age, but how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand, and Marie, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. I gotta tell you, I gotta break for a second. If you're hitting the point where you're saying, I'm sure blank will understand, you've gone too far. Turn around, backpedal, redo it, go back, you can still make it. Anyways, It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. Oh man, there's a lot here. 17. I am not entirely sure how to pronounce this. I'll give him my best shot. Prioverno, 2830. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbor. And a charming harbor it is, despite what Darren told me, and not nearly so dangerous as the clerics in High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen, half of my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Ridwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. Let's see, 21. Man. Prioverno. I know the look. The two, the umlaut. What is it called? Umlaut, I think. The two dots messes me up. Prioverno. 2830. We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how to best make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Ulfric's voiding his stomach in the canals and instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business, after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach, see if we can't help their archivists identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. Hey man, I don't... You saying the mother in me here after kind of the last couple entries is... I don't know, man. It seems like you kind of have given up on that a little bit, but anyways. Oh boy. Teriverno? 2831. Blessed New Year. The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Caedmon's help, I was able to get down to the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days. But I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. Yo, you need to relax, bud. The steel-garrod inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore. She suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we've returned to Paradise. I'll bet there's a cursed tablet with my name on it and that Ridwin's installed in the Temple of Skane back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, me turning into a tree. Ridwin splitting in half and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. That sounds like you got the dream scourge, lady. 8 Preprima 2831. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground, one of them muttering something about a soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from Aethys's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition.
Right?
Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
Probably through that big
They
square.
can't have come the same way we did. We swam here.
They probably came through that
What's
big
stranger
square.
is there's not a scratch on them. No sign of what killed them. It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Yes, they had their souls taken. They remind me of the bodies of the godlikes who died a few years ago.
Yeah, I heard most of them drop dead at the same time. If you believe the priests and watchers, the gods ripped their souls clean out of their bodies after Aethys clobbered the wheel. But nobody's sure what really happened, and the gods aren't in a hurry to explain.
Well, can't have happened to all the godlikes. Sargamas is still alive.
Could be he's a special case. Or Aethys was already gone by the time it happened, so he couldn't take his godlikes with him.
Could be.
Anyway, all we have to go on is conjecture. A statue of Aethys, and a bunch of Adiran corpses. So, we're doing great.
Right. Well, let's not waste any more
Right.
time.
Let's get the truth from the man himself.
Yeah.
Whatever the Oracle has planned for that relic, and for us, it can't be good, Envoy. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Right. Yeah, they probably came through here. No, thank you. Anyways.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
I don't know. I'm certain we can find out, though.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I think he's
I don't know
insane.
what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
Right. I'm pretty sure he took the souls of our friends. So yeah. But we'll figure out a way to remedy that.
I worried for you when the earth shook.
Hey, if we're lucky,
Wasps.
I figure. We'll figure out how to get him with his trapped souls if we can.
You have been gone some time.
I have.
Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I found the bodies of the expedition team in your workshop. Did you kill them?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed.
So you did.
As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating,
Yes.
or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case,
What?
they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
Sargamas, I think the years have rendered you stupid. You have to die for your soul to leave your body to then be transferred to the wheel upon which you could be broken. Why are you like this? You were supposed to be cool, a golden ancient guy. And your mind's just rotted. Yeah, why?
You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves.
You volunteered them.
Their essence is held safe within my devices. And with your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
What? By making them prisoners?
By making them jailers.
Against their will. Unbeknownst to them. You know what? You should have done it your fucking self. You should have done it yourself, but you're too much of an insane coward. Right, why? What could have possibly been the point?
You've trapped them in there.
What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Eora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped.
You know, I know that you're playing me, but I am curious. Yeah, I know that you're playing me, but how do you expect to do this?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Jeez, yes, I do.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body.
Right.
He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do.
Right.
If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Kai, I have an idea. Yes, I will put the relic into the statue.
Thank you.
Of course.
Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there.
Just
Together,
over there.
We will observe the results.
Amazing, amazing. Interesting, interesting. Right. Let me see. Where is this geographically? Right. Don't mind me just admiring your equipment. Kai, don't stand there. Do not. Okay, good. Yeah, I think. One moment. Alright, so Kai. We're gonna zoink him into his own thing.
There
Yeah.
we are. Now, fill the statue with essence.
Yeah. It's probably not gonna work.
Pulling the lever, just there.
Yep, certainly. It's probably not gonna work.
Lord will return to face justice.
I bet you we can get him, because I could press the button and you were standing there and I didn't feel comfortable with that. So I bet you if we can just shove him over there and get him in, maybe we can trap him with his trapped people. Or not his people, our people, and then they beat him up in the soul realm. I watched Bleach, okay? I know how it works in Hueco Mundo, okay? Anyways, oh, Sangamas' journal. 28. Fuck. Praestu. He's gone, but he is still with me. What form should a reliquary take that it is fit to hold the splinter? Were I on high ground still, I would petition the church for ivory, gems, and gold, for his retainment of his holy body is worth all the wealth of the empire and more. being as I'm sequestered here, I will make do, instead with the wealth of the land. Granite from the tallest peaks, clay from fertile riverbeds, and trunks from the most aged trees. I must work without ceasing until it is done. The memory of my lord cannot endure to delay. 2828, Terrestrial. Cool. Oh, there's quite a bit. He is beginning to take shape. I thought at first a sanctuary would be appropriate, a temple within this temple of the godless. But when I prayed over my plans for the building's construction, I received a vision of Aethys's Titan as it had existed in its time. A body of strange flesh and bone, hundreds of feet tall, astride the land, with the Pantheon at his side, facing down the forces of chaos like 11 colossal ships of the line. What crisis manifested them and inspired them to act? I know not, but I shall remake him as he was, in my own fashion. 2829, Magiverno. He is complete, but the statue I have made is inert, lifeless, dull. The work of my hands does not signify the splinter. There is something defiant in it, and in me. I must destroy it and build again. 2829, Imprima. He is made anew. His effigy is formed from granite, clay, and wood still, but they shelter now a precious Audra core. It glimmers even in the low light of this cavern's ceaseless evenings. He brings the dawn to his penumbral place, as the light of his attention once brought to my soul. In the Empire, they celebrate spring dawn today, or they would have prior to the Saints' War. I wonder, what of him remains in the beyond after his dissolution at Ukaizo? I long to be with him again. 2829, Preprima. What if I did not have to wonder? Okay. So you're upset at being left alone, and you're trying to bring him here so you're not alone. Well, buddy, I am gonna see if I can make sure you're never alone again. Your soul will find company in its sequestered afterlife. Yes, of course, Argamis, the lever.
Any moment now. My god, Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working!
Of course not. There's only one lit up line. There should be three.
Something is wrong.
What, dude? That was weird.
My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My brother, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause?
Oh, certainly you can't be serious, Argamis. You see, if a chime is indeed necessary, the chime of an unknown godlike wouldn't interest Aethys. It has to be you.
No. That would not be appropriate. He does not want me. He has made that clear.
It would be more than appropriate. Aethys didn't keep me alive for 600 years. He chose you. But you're a coward. You'll sacrifice others for your dream, but not yourself.
I search my heart and I cannot disagree.
Because it's the
I
truth.
am afraid. I have been a coward. What if I meet him and he refuses me? You are right. I am what is missing from my work, but I couldn't see it.
Of course.
It must be me. Before I leave you, I would ask you to tell me something.
Certainly.
What do you believe we are to our gods?
My dear Sargamas, we're tools. They make us for a purpose, to enact their will onto the world. Some of us are just lucky enough to walk beside the god, instead of underneath them.
I fear you may be right. Goodbye, my friend. Walk always in the light.
All right, Kai.
If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit.
Let's take care of this guy.
He can see. He will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing is hidden from his sight.
Yeah.
Nor shall it be from mine.
Spout your prayer, idiot. You good? You ready?
Hurry now, brother.
Right.
Do it now.
Shut up.
The Oracle soul is in the machinery now. We've got to pull the lever to siphon it into the statue.
We certainly do. Okay. Hey, idiot. Yeah, give me your sword. Heck yeah. Okay, we're gonna break some stuff down. Like all these weapons we have. Okay, and then of course, this goes there, this goes here. Yeah, sword. There we go. Okay. Now that we've done that, right. Put his soul into the thing. Oh man, look at that. Such a shame.
Nothing, huh? On the bright side, at least the Oracle's not around to see this.
Well, poor bastard sacrificed himself for nothing. Killed an expedition team for nothing. Oh well.
Can you imagine how inconvenient that would have been? We've already got the Dream Scourge and tensions with Adir. What's the resurrection of a murderous god, really? It's hard to believe Aethys is really gone. What do you think, Envoy? Can a god really die?
Oh, most certainly. Anything living can be killed in one way or another.
It's all a matter of finding the right weapon, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the Oracle dead, I guess we should get going.
Let's go.
Right behind you, Envoy.
Right.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
You would you?
It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
Oh, you want the big Audra statue robot thing? Yeah, totally. Hey, yeah, you can have it.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember
You
this.
fucking better.
The Adra strains. It aches. A choking barricade of souls.
Oh yeah, a bunch of people trapped in there.
Essence like mud. We cannot swim here. It must be flushed out.
Okay.
Free this obstruction. Then, when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Sure.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Yeah, I'm back. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the lever, and go ahead and shunt out all of the souls that are currently trapped in there, and leave the statue alone from now on. It'll be fine. Nothing will happen to it. We definitely won't have like a cool robot mecha thing later.
New earth to till, we flower.
Perfect.
We rest now. We must consider this.
All right, sounds good to me. What happens? What happens if I do power these up? You know what? No, we went through all that trouble. We're not gonna. I'll do that on my own time. Maybe. All right, back to the surface world. Oh, excellent. Ooh, stuff? I like stuff. You got stuff for me to take? You definitely do. What is this? Yeah.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
Well, I mean, I figure after a certain amount of living, you sort of just get down to the bare essentials. Yeah, look at this. Man's just got meat and veg. Ooh. Ooh. Eggplant. Look at the guy. Do you know how hard it is to get fresh red peppers in the living lands? He probably could have done a lot better work if he was just being a farmer or something. Delicious and crispy. Alright, there's a book. Incomplete lecture. How do I live if there's no consolation? When he left the world, I was emptied of divinity. I am a slave now to desire for it. I am unmoored from space and time. I am a body persisting until it is gone. Nothing. Is that what he wanted me to become? Jeez, dude, you gotta find a hobby or something, man. You could go do something. Like, you look at all this nice growth. Look at all this beautiful little plant. You got meat and stuff drying, all that shit. You could have like lived your life instead of being holed up here building a statue, but I mean, hey, who am I to judge, right? I'm just the envoy. All right. I'm gonna get this one. You get that one.
Give me a target.
Right. Let me just Nice. What do you mean try a better weapon? This weapon's doing good enough. Doing better than you, bucko.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Oh, is there a body? Probably. There is. Bare body. Ate a whole person. Right, how many sets of armor? We got quite a few. Actually, they're not worth much. I was gonna say, we can keep them for money, but... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna fight these guys. Oh, maybe I can just stealth take you all out. We got you. We just get you.
Remind me not to spook you.
Nice, and we just have to make it to this phantom. Don't turn around. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it. Thank you. Alright. Where are we? What are we doing? Alright, what do we got here? We've got some people. Hey, people, you need help?
Cheap fertile land. Too good to be true, you say.
Oh boy.
You were the one who told me we should try our hands at farming.
What's going
If
on?
you came all this way for arable land, you might as well get back on your ship and leave.
Did you think I was a farmer? Oh, you're not joking. Actually, I've come on behalf of the Emperor of Adir.
Maybe he can help us.
We're not taking another stranger at their word.
He's a godlike, not a stranger. What have we got to lose? A gentleman sold us his farm, sight unseen, of course. He boasted of making a fortune off the living lands.
We risked everything for this opportunity, but the place is in shambles and the earth is barren.
Right. I assume getting your money back is out of the question.
The scoundrel took our coin and ran. It's a miracle the deed was legitimate.
So do we find a way to squeeze life out of this dead farm? Or do we cut our losses?
Well, have you thought about making this a goat ranch instead?
What, a goat ranch? Huh.
Come to think of it, the island does have a breed of goat. Supposed to be real ornery, but they're survivors.
Aye, just like the two of you, survivors.
Oh, I'll accept that as a compliment. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the advice, stranger. I can't help but feel like our fortunes have already changed for the better.
Should we tell them about the biting? Or... No, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll get it, Okay, I get the feeling that we popped... Yeah, we came out of there and went immediately the wrong direction. It's always never the way I want to go. It's probably because the arrow is pointing that way and my brain turned off. Right, but we have to get to the Watcher. So let's set that. Right. Still have one to go there. Come on, game. My brain is only so good. Do I get across? Hey, can you not look my direction, bud? Thanks. I asked you to stop. You quit too. What? Don't you do that, you little shithead. Okay, yep, sure, just stand there. That works. Kai, what? When did you get down there? Whatever. Yeah, I want to go this way, I think. Because I don't... Yeah, we didn't go up here.
Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodika.
Oh, they did. That seems like a stupid idea. Alright, what do you got? You got... Ooh, plant. Thank you. What else you got?
Helmet. Feel free to partake of Wodika's faith.
Yeah. Give me this.
Bet that was part of something once.
Scales of the Oathbinder. It looks like some kind of piece of a proper totem shrine to Wodika, which I am taking because I'm the envoy. Fuck all of you. I'm the Thane. I can do what I want. Right. Did we unlock that? We didn't. Okay, Kai, I gotta go hang out next to this rock for a second. Cool, great, excellent. Now, we can go ahead and check out whatever we were doing. After I collect all this stuff. Cucumber, nice. What do you have? You have... nothing? Oh, ooh, apple. Hey, that's pretty good. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I wanna see what's this way first. And then I think we can just jump and then charge over and ignore those guys. And just ignore them. And yep, just ignore them. They'll go away, surely.
The so-called godless people. Disappeared century. First rule of godless ruins: don't touch anything.
What? That is not the first rule. The first rule is touch everything that isn't nailed down and put it in your pockets. That's how this works, Kai. Have you not been grabbing everything that isn't nailed down? What's wrong with you? What are you, like a decent person? Ooh, ancient memory.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
Well, I do feel a kinship, a lineage. Is it mine, or is it yours?
A crown of blossoms on your brow. You are chosen, the first of your kind. You will change this place forever.
You mean the living lands? How?
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
Well, what do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
A duty.
An obligation. A sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
Oh, I filled with an unquenchable fire. I would prove myself on my own merits.
Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
They were right. We had given them no reason to see a future here.
Generations had passed, and the land around you was still wild. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal?
I saw wide roads, open gates, docks that would welcome the world.
The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
I told them to build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
I only saw more to be done.
Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead?
Though I did listen to those around me, I honored our laws and traditions. I tried to be firm but fair.
You learned the value of balance. We should like that to be our way. To their surprise, the people admired you. You upheld the old ways, but questioned them when they no longer served the greater good. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence.
What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
What happened? Was there a flood, an earthquake?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishima. What became of you?
Though I nearly perished in the city's collapse, even as I bade them not to, my people rescued me from the devastation.
They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ooh, godlike ability, Remembrance of Kishimal. Increases your maximum health by 10%. Hey, we like that. Excellent. Kai,
Hey,
I feel...
Envoy. Back with us?
Yes, I feel pretty good, actually. Oh? Glowing axe and a strange frozen thing. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I mean, I'm not really gonna use it, but... Hey, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Actually, you know what? We got a new thing. Let's see here. Can I can dual wield that, right? Yes. Cool. Come here. I saw something about charge attack. Oh, that's dope. What are you doing? Where are you going? No, you're not. Get frosted. Alright. That's not as cool as we thought. I like this better. What? Where are you? Come here, you butthead. Come here, you. Come here, you. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Whew. Alright, let's just do one of these. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Alright, one more. Hey, oh, more. Oh, really? Let me just catch my breath real fast. Get some essence. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh, cool. You can't see me. Oh, wait, yes, you can. It took up everything I had left. Damn. I'm just gonna grief him. You're not gonna shoot me, bud. Oh, Kai. Oh, you're good. Okay.
Another win, but who's counting?
Certainly not me. Ooh, grenade. Stuff. Very hard to see when their bodies are ash beneath the water. Oh, here we go. Who do we got? Oh, you. Okay, cool. And this one. Excuse me. Excuse me, this isn't funny. Oh, there we go. Alright, Kai, let's go see Runid, and we'll call it a day. Should be right around the corner, basically. I don't know if we can make that, actually. Actually, you know what? There we go. Nope. Aw, we would have made it, but there was invisible wall in the way. Certainly not that there was just rocks and other things in the way, so of course we can't get over there. Can you stop for a second, dude? Alright, what do we got? This stuff. Who's on us? No one? Okay. Alright, come on, Kai. Let's get out of here. Can we just jump up there? Sort of. Sort of. Okay, pop here. Put those away. Yeah, we should be able to throw ourselves across this one. Yep, grab that, and we do one of these. Perfect. Alright, let me hop up here. And I think it's all good. Oh.
Unseen, unheard.
Okay, we kill a couple bears. Nice. Good teamwork. Ooh, Wafer's ring. Yeah, get rid of that. Put this on. These can go in the camp. I don't spend enough time in the water to really heal much. Right. We go here, and then we go this way. Is there anything over here? No, just death. Oh, let's grab this.
If she discovers any embarrassing secrets,
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
Do you need help?
Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God's such terrifying power.
Okay, are you alright?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead.
What?
By my hands.
Right. That was in a completely different life, in completely different circumstances, in a completely different time. You are quite literally not the same person in any degree. Leave it there.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me.
Again,
I just want to go back home.
not by you.
To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were.
They literally weren't.
They are.
They're not. Have you been murdering and pillaging and doing whatever? No, so shut up. You keep telling yourself that. You're not defined by your literal past life, a life that has passed you by. You are not defined by that. This one, though, where you're like a farmer and a decent guy, that one you are defined as right now. Because that is you. That is actually you, not the complete other person in the other timeline.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
All of those people I hurt. But maybe you're right.
You didn't hurt anybody.
Thank you, godlike. You've given me much to think on.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
I can there be an option that's just okay, right? Instead of lying, asking why, or going, no, I'm not gonna. Can we just have like a sure, whatever? I'd like, give me a sure whatever option, dude. Why is that? Probably for a reason. Oh, a tradition.
Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings.
Oh.
So this is what people do.
Oh, man.
What you do is your decision, but...
That's insane.
You have been warned.
There are no other cultures that do anything similar. Ugh. It's not like in the current day people throw coins into fountains for literally no reason other than it is supposedly good luck. Okay, have I tested it and not put coins into fountains? No, actually, no, there's definitely been fountains I don't put coins in because I just didn't have coins. But if I had a coin to put in a fountain, I would do it. Is it lucky or is it a placebo effect? Who knows? It still feels pretty good and it doesn't cause any actual damage. Except for maybe if you're drinking the water, but you shouldn't drink the water from a fountain full of metal anyways. Unless it's specifically like a water fountain. Because those are made with potability in mind. Okay, Rooney.
Closer, godlike.
Okay. Watcher.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
Okay, cool.
She's accurate so far.
Are you going to speak this slow the whole
Why have you
time?
come to me, godlike?
I died and returned. Give me a clean bill of health.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand.
Yep.
You who have died and
Yes.
returned.
We all know this. You're not
To
impressive.
open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
Okay, yeah, okay. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. The door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
That worked?
Impossible. Someone is here with us?
Yes.
How? Who are you? What are you?
I'm the envoy.
Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
Probably that ritual thing I did.
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger? Curious. Something clings to your soul. Felt, but unseen.
Right.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
Right. Well, you did seem a bit distant there right at the end. Are you feeling okay?
Forgive me. A watcher lives with one foot in the beyond. To go deeper is to lose oneself.
Okay.
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful.
Yeah.
Strange for one who so recently died.
Heck yeah, it is. I'm the
Death
envoy.
leaves a scar, but you are unmarked.
Yeah.
Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Mm-hmm.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
Yeah. I got a divine being looking out for
You
me.
only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
It was the giant plant lady in my head that calls me Stud Muffin. The voice in my head.
I can say much, but that thing,
Hey,
whatever it is,
you be nice.
eludes me.
It's not a thing.
It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
All right. That's all right. Nothing like a little pain with the pleasure. Right. That's good, yeah?
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad,
Oh.
or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool to me, because if the rest of them got blessings and they just got, you know, cool glowy effects or, you know, swords, I can stab stuff with my bare hand. That's pretty cool. Yeah, which one of the gods did this to me, though, if you got to see them?
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions.
What?
We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
Yeah, well, if you could not point that out, that'd be great. Gotcha. So I'm healthy but cursed and alone.
Better luck in your next life.
Yeah, thanks.
I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond.
Interesting. Thank you for your advice. I definitely have not been doing that this entire time.
Before we close, have you any final questions?
No, I don't. I would like to leave now.
Safe travels, godlike. And thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul.
Certainly.
I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Thank you. Yeah, that was both vague and a little ominous, but also weirdly uplifting. Can you... Look, I get you've been doing this for a long time. Don't fuck with my head like that, though, alright? Now I don't know how to feel. Alright. Let's calm down. Let's level up. Right now we're doing really good for Constitution. Oh, but it's also being completely carried by our gear. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I kind of want some perception because crit chance. I don't know what I was doing when I originally statted this guy out. I don't know why we didn't put into crit chance instead of strength, because critical hit good. So yeah, so we're gonna start putting into that. We're gonna get that to 4, and then I think we'll start bumping up other stuff. Yeah. Yes. And then abilities. Anything really cool here? Actually, what is this? Increases damage with one-handed melee weapons by 25%. You don't say. Yes, please. Thank you. Inventory, nothing cool. Journal, all that's done. Okay. Alright, we got a reading. Let's go drop coin. Coin in the water. Excellent. Great spot. Sorry, I saw my toes. I saw the grippers for a second. Kai, I found a cool spot to jump off of again. Let's go. Oh, that was almost bad. I would have hit rocks. Okay. Right, you got to go off at an angle, okay? Don't actually... Actually, this is bad. This is misleading. You just jump off right here. Okay, ready? Alright, I'll see you on the other side. Hey!